ready to match the stars. Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Pat Finley, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. How's everybody up here? You're all okay down there? If you're okay down here, up here, we're all set to go. Oh, one thing I forgot to say. You see this pretty lady, Pat Finley, on the Bob Newhart show. How long you've been done? Are you 2 years in that now?
2 years, yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
You're a good actress.
Thank you.
I'll hire you myself anytime. Anybody got an acting job for this girl?
Yes, but for what?
Wow.
That's what I'm laughing about.
Yes. All right. Now, is there something I can do for you, sir?
Well, Joyce has a record that she's written and made.
Really? What's it called?
Yeah, it's called Why's My Daddy Gone for Edge Records.
Edge Records,
Edge
yes.
Records.
And
And it's out now.
It
you
is.
can buy it and
They finally
everything.
decided to release it, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Why don't we see the power of match games, see how many records you can sell?
Okay.
That's right.
Right.
I wouldn't plan
Don't
on
challenge
anything
That's
spectacular,
very
Joyce,
interesting
if I
dress
were
you're
you.
wearing. It's the same color as our rug. If you were lying on the floor, you'd fade right into the scenery there.
And that's what you keep asking me to do.
No, Barbara Dive and Gloria Gates. Hi, Barbara. Barbara's our current champ. She's won $4,900, and she's being challenged by Gloria, who has had her 2 questions and has matched 4 of our celebrities. And when you get your second round question, that's our final round, of course, you'll have to match 4 to stay in the game, 5 to win your 7th game. We'll find out if that happens or if it doesn't happen right after this happens. Ready? Second and final round. Barbara, this is it. Remember, 4 to tie, 5 to win. Henry said, I think my mother-in-law is trying to tell me something. When I come to visit, before she lets me in the door, she sprays me with blank. I think my mother-in-law is trying to tell me something. Before she lets me in the door, she sprays me with blank. That's good. That's okay. Don't worry about the spelling. Just put it in there. All right. Bottom tier is ready. Charles.
Come on, Charles.
Charles is a brilliant actor, but a little slow of wit. There he is.
Slow thinker is what he is.
Okay. Here we go to Barbara Guy. Henry said, I think my mother-in-law is trying to tell me something. When I come to visit, before she lets me in the door, she sprays me with...
Deodorant?
What's that?
Deodorant.
Deodorant, she said. Okay. Deodorant, she said. A couple of 3 or 4 good choices here. Let's see if Orson has one.
Several, yeah. Well, unless... no, I put bug killer.
Bug killer.
Yeah.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That's good, too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes, Brett?
That does cover up body odor.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a certain... Oh, anyway, I put Raid or any other bug killer of her choice, just in case we wouldn't have to have a conference.
You certainly are getting garrulous in your declining years.
Huh?
Charles, got to match everybody now, Barbara, to stay in the game. She's looking for deodorant, Charles.
I said bug juice.
Bug juice. So, Gloria Gates wins the game. Deodorant, Anthem, and Lysol. Congratulations. Will you stand by for a moment, and we'll talk to our friend over here? Barbara Guide, you're not leaving here empty-handed, are you?
No, not at all.
Have you had any laughs?
Oh, yes. I
Good.
love all you guys.
And we love you too, Barbara Guide. We've got
you.
$4,900 for
Terrific.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Are you ready? Hello there. This is your first time up here, Gloria. And I'll tell you how it goes.
Okay.
You look up there at that big thing that's going to open up in a moment or so. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Once blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you will collect $250, and the bottom one, $100.
Okay.
3 of them are permitted to help. Whom do you call on?
Oh, let me choose Richard first.
Richard first.
Well, once upon a time.
Once upon a time. All right, there's one.
Let me see. Orson, please.
Orson.
Yes, sweet thing. How about once over lightly?
Once over lightly. All right.
Joyce.
Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime. I think you got 3 good ones there.
I got 3 excellent ones.
But you may have a better one. Now, you can choose one of those or give us one of your own.
First thing that popped in my mind was Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time. All right. She hopes it's up there and in a very high position. That's the one Richard gave you. Let's find out if it's up there. May we see the $100 response? Once again, into the breach. Whatever. All right. Once upon a time is what she's looking for. Let's see if it's under the $250 response. Once in a while. Last chance for Once Upon a Time. Here's a $500 response. Once Upon a Time, you got it. Congratulations. Good for you. Now, Gloria, you're up to $600. You're going to try for $5,000 right now. To collect that amount, you've got to match one of them head-to-head. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richie, you get ready to write, sir. Here's a little number that may be worth $5,000 to Gloria Gates, and it goes like this. Harbor blank. That's H-A-R-B-O-R. Harbor blank. Now, Richard's finished, Gloria. You tell us what you think will match him in this case. Harbor blank.
Well, do you remember an old song, Harbor Lights?
Oh, yeah. That's right. It was an old, wasn't it an old Guy Lombardo song? Harbor lights, da-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-da. Yes, I do remember that. But I don't know. See, Richard's a lot younger than you and I, so he may not remember it. What do you say, Richard? She says Harbor Lights matches you for $5,000.
I guess she's right.
She was humming the song Harbor Lights in my ear as we danced. It was very romantic. Okay, now, Gloria, you've got $5,600. You're going to meet another player a little bit later. Right now, we're going to meet this message of interest. We are ready to begin another game. To do that, we happily present another player. So let's welcome Barbara Tincher. Hi, Barbara.
How do you do, Gene?
You know, Gloria. Now, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
Could you say that one more time?
I'm from Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
Now, that's a hard word.
That is in the green country of Oklahoma, and I live on a farm on the Illinois River.
Hush my mouth.
I've been married to the same wonderful guy for 13 years. His name's Gerald. I have a little 9-year-old daughter, Cindy Carroll, and a lovely little boy, 3.5, that we adopted, that we're so proud of. And I'm a hairdresser, more of a hairstylist, I should say, because I've been in the business for 15 years. And I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we're delighted to have you. She's brightened our day, hasn't she?
She certainly has.
Well, what's your little boy's name? You never
Oh, Jeffrey. Oh, how could I forget?
He'd just be so crushed if you didn't
Jeffrey
mention his name.
Listen. And, of course, living on the river, my hobbies, I like canoeing.
Yes?
And
Who runs a farm when you're out canoeing?
my daughter.
Your daughter runs a farm and you're out paddling your canoe?
She can do anything.
Yeah.
And,
Do you go upstream?
Down.
You
it's
go
all
down?
down.
It's all down?
It's all down.
If you always go downstream, how the hell do you get home at night?
Oh, no. Oh, I have a good getting out place.
You have a good getting out? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. She's going to tell us what her getting out place is called.
My favorite getting out place is called No Head Hollow.
That's on the Illinois River?
That's on the Illinois River. It's really a beautiful river. It's a river. Beautiful river. And...
Rapids?
Oh, yes.
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 I suspected as much.
And it's not really all that dangerous, so if you want to come see me sometime.
Well, I'd love to. That's very kind of you to do that there.
Oh.
I'm afraid, though, you might leave me out there in the canoe without a paddle. You wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't
Listen,
do that.
just stand up for a second. Show us your charming farmerette outfit there. It's, she's got, can you stand up there? Isn't that cute? That's a little farmer's outfit. It's suspenders and everything. Okay, Barbara. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Shall we begin, Barbara? Ask you to make a selection.
B for Barbara.
B for Barbara. Here we go.
She wants me, to make me want to get back to the land.
Yes, it sure do. Dumb Donald the fish trainer was so dumb. Every time one of his fish would perform a trick, Dumb Donald would toss him a blank. Dumb Donald, the fish trainer. The fish trainer. You got the idea there? Okay.
Okay, can we do it one more time? I'm a little behind.
Dumb Donald, the fish trainer, was so dumb. Every time one of his fish would perform a trick, Dumb Donald would toss him a...
I'm not behind. I have the right answer all written.
You have it all written.
You know, if you play your cards right, you can really draw Barbara out.
Yes, she's a shy, retiring girl. Charles, you ready? Okay, here we go, Barbara. Dumb Donald, the fish trainer, was so dumb every time one of his fish would perform a trick, Dumb Donald would toss him a...
Duck.
A duck. I don't think, well, I don't know. That hadn't occurred to me. I don't know if it's going to occur to anybody over here either. Tell him, Orson.
I'd pay a great deal of money not to see a fish eat a duck. A seal!
A seal. You know, when you're training a seal and he performs a trick, you toss him a fish, you see? And this Dumb Donald was so dumb when he trained a fish, he tossed him a seal. There's the answer. All right, Brett.
Barbara talks so cute, don't
yes, she does. She sure do.
I love her accent. I think she's adorable. I wish I'd said duck. I didn't. I went right along and said seal.
All right. 2 seals so far, Charles.
I said a bone.
A bone. He really was dumb if he did that. What do you say, Pat?
Well, I mean, Barbara is so unhappy. I just hate to do this to her. He tossed her a hook.
A hook. Okay, there's one. And Richard?
Well, I said the same as Charles. Bone of a seal.
Bone of a seal. Dumb Donald would toss him a duck, according to her. What did you say, Joyce?
Oh, that, Charles and Richard. I said a bone, too.
A bone, too. All right, so that's your question, Barbara, and now let's see how Gloria does with her first round question. Long John Silver says,
mateys, I fell asleep in the workshop, and before I woke, the ship's carpenter made me wooden leg into a blank. While I was sleeping.
Let's do this.
Now, wait a minute.
Insensible
Let's
talk.
do it again.
Long John fell asleep.
Yes.
And he says, while I was sleeping, the ship's carpenter made me wooden leg into a blank.
Why not? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. We know who it ain't. Someone's in the...
All right, everybody ready up there? All right, let's go. All right, here we go, Gloria. Long John Silver says,
Aye, mateys, I fell asleep in the workshop, and before I woke up, the ship's carpenter made me wooden leg into a...
Toothpick.
Into a toothpick.
No?
Carved it all up. I don't know.
Carved it all up.
all right. She says a toothpick, Orson. What say you to that?
I say that Long John must have been furious.
Oh, he must have been.
Scratch, you ever get your eyes scratched out with a hook?
All right, that's one for you, Gloria. Brett, may we see it?
Why not? I mean,
You're proud of it?
Well, I'm not thrilled. Let's put it that way. But it's close to a toothpick, but not splinter.
Not quite. Splinter and toothpick do not match. Sorry to say that, Charles.
I said a boat model.
A boat model is okay. All right. And you, Pat. You.
Can I tell you, for the new kid on the block, how absolutely thrilled and delighted I am that I wrote toothpick.
Cheers for Gloria. She's thrilled also, Pat. Now, Richard, the ship's carpenter made me wooden leg into a...
Well, the carpenter was very domesticated person.
A domesticated person.
And he made it into a rolling pin.
A rolling pin.
Made pastry for the whole crew.
For the whole crew.
Very exciting.
The ship's carpenter made me wooden leg into a...
You know those things at the front of the boat like this?
Oh, yeah.
A maidenhead figure. Is that what they're called?
Yep.
Figurehead. Yeah.
Call that.
All right, so that's 2 for you, and none for you, and 1 for you, and this for you, and tea for 2, and you for me, and me for you, and 2. Go to black! Come here, can't do this all day. Wait, I'm getting tired. I'm not running out of breath. I won't be able to finish the show. Come on now. Stop that. Here we go to round 2. Ready, ladies? All right, Barbara.
B.
B for Barbara. Everybody plays since she didn't match anyone in the first round, and this is it. The $6 million man doesn't need a lamp. When he wants to read, he screws a light bulb into his blank.
Let's see.
Oh.
$6 million man doesn't need a lamp. When he wants to read, he screws a light bulb into his blank.
Hi, darling. Shut up.
Well, I'll be nice.
Oh, okay.
You're a sweet lady. All right, everybody ready down here? Charles, you finished?
Oui.
Okay, here we go. Barbara Tincher. The $6 million man doesn't need a lamp. When he wants to read, he screws a light bulb into his...
Well, I'm going to be real sensible and say his eye.
His eye?
Because he has one ibonic eye.
He has one eye?
He has one ibonic eye.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
He has
All
one
right. Well, I guess there's some logic there. I have never heard that word you used. Ibonic, how do you spell that?
Bionic.
Myonic.
Excuse me. Bionic.
Bionic, what does that mean? Never heard that word.
Bionic at 30.
What's that mean,
Ira?
Oh, it's an eye. It's an art of... it's a bionic eye. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Orson, you learn something every day. Go.
Imagine the $6 million man figuring out I could read by he puts it in, he can't see the book because the other reads every other word. His nose.
Nose.
Stuck it in his nose.
Yes. Okay, Brett.
Cute little hairdresser, farm lady.
Yeah.
Nose.
Nose would have really been good there, Barbara. Okay, Charles.
On the nose.
3 noses and no eyeses. All right, we're getting near the end of the line here, Pat.
I'm such a misfit in his ear.
In his ear. Well, that's good. Got to match the 2 remaining ones to stay in the contest. Richard.
Well, ears come in pairs, I'm sorry.
Ears, yeah. All right. Joyce has nose, so Gloria wins. Congratulations once again. And let's say goodbye to Barbara. I'm sorry to see you go, Barbara.
That's all. I just had a ball. I really have.
Now, you going back to Oklahoma?
Yes, I am.
Well, you go with our best wishes together with a gift we've got for you.
Thank you so
It was
much.
a pleasure meeting
Thank
you.
you.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Barbara. Okay. Here's Gloria. This is her second time up here. She's going to have another go at over $5,000. Shall we begin?
Yes.
All right, we
Maybe
polled...
you better pinch me first.
What's that?
Am I up here?
Yeah, you want me to pinch you?
Ow, that hurts. I'm
That
here.
hurts. You're here. Okay. Now, we polled the recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Tom Blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is $500, $250 for the next one, and $100 for the bottom one.
Let me go with Richard again. He seems pretty low.
All right, she wants to go with you, Richard. Tom Thumb. Oh,
I've got a sound man in the booth going crazy.
What's he do?
Tom Thumb.
All right, go.
Charles, please.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer, one more.
Orson.
Orson.
No, that's, how about Tom Tom?
Tom Tom. You got Tom Tom, Tom Sawyer, and Tom Thumb. You want one of those or one of your own?
Yes, I'll take one of those, but
Tom Thumb, Tom Sawyer.
let me go with Tom Thumb.
Tom Thumb it is, the one Richard gave you. That's the one we're looking for. She hopes it's up there in the big numbers. We'll begin down at the bottom and reveal first the $100 response. Tom Sawyer is up there, the one that Charles gave you. Let's see if Tom Thumb is under the $250 response. Tom Jones, last chance for Tom Thumb. Here we go with the $500 number. Tom Thumb. All right, she's very excited about that. And while she's getting it together, we'll spin this message for you. All right, here we are. Is there anyone... You may say something now or forever afterwards hold your peace.
Could I sing a few bars from my record?
No.
No, thank you very much. We'll see. Look forward to seeing you next time. Gene Rayburn here, Match Game 75. Goodbye.
Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.